to Drinking with Goosebumps, our Drunken Goosebumps retrospective. Today we will be reading Goosebumps number 4, Say Cheese and Die.
A picture's worth 1,000 screams.
If you've never joined us before, what we do is we read a Goosebumps book and then we discuss it. And while we're discussing it, we have a few drinking rules along the way. Bob?
Goosebumps drinking rules for drinking. You must take a shot if protagonist just moved. The protagonist is staying with the relative. The book has a dark what's that word?
Ending?
Ending. A character in the book shares your name. Bob.
Ned, Kevin.
Jason.
When we watch an episode, there's also a special rule of the episode that if there is a recognizable actor or celebrity in the episode, we must take a shot.
Let's kick things off with our intro shot.
Let's go to Amy for the shot makings. Amy?
Thanks, guys. Today's shot is 1 part vanilla vodka, 1 part orange pineapple juice, splash of grenadine, shake, and enjoy. Back to you guys.
Well, that sounds delicious. Pour them up.
And while Ned is pouring, I'll just read the quick back blurb here. Greg thinks there's something wrong with the old camera he and his friends found. The photographs keep turning out wrong. Very wrong. Like the snapshot Greg took of his father's new car that shows it totaled. And then, Greg's father is in a nasty wreck. But Greg's friends don't believe him. Sherry even makes Greg bring the camera to her birthday party and take her picture. Only, Sherry's not in the photograph when it develops. Is Sherry about to be taken out of the picture permanently?
Well,
here's to photography.
to photography. That's still awful.
All right, so why don't we go for a quick synopsis of Say Cheese and Die. Ned, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, so the kids
Let's go to Bob for the quick synopsis.
We have 4 friends hanging out one afternoon.
Greg, Sherry,
Douglas, Bird, and Michael.
a lot of kids to throw off right off the bat, but whatever.
It was.
Greg is our protagonist. They start walking around and they're like, check out this abandoned house.
It's
No.
the old
Kaufman house.
Kaufman house.
Yeah.
Everybody in Pitts
Everybody
Landing knows about the old Kaufman house.
Ah,
You shouldn't go up there.
You don't want to go that way.
No, you don't. The old Kaufman house is haunted.
So the kids go in the old coffin place and it's obvious that someone's squatting there and they think, oh, maybe it's Spidey. And you find out Spidey is this like weird homeless dude.
I heard he eats rats.
It's cats.
I heard it was bats.
And they go down to the basement, and while the other 3 kids are poking around, Greg finds a vise sitting on the end of the table and is like, oh, I'm gonna twist this vise. And it opens a secret compartment, and there's a camera on the inside. He's taking pictures of his friends when his friend Michael is on the stairs.
He poses in his little getup.
Say cheese. Cheddar. I hope you captured my incredible juggling skills.
And even though Greg clearly took a photo of Michael posing, the photo actually shows him falling. And you're like, oh no, does this camera take photos of the future?
This is weird.
What's the deal?
so Greg gets home and he notices a new car he notices an unfamiliar car in the driveway.
Taurus, by the way, page 29 I've written down here. Taurus, what a great new car.
Well, yeah. Have you ever had a Ford Taurus wagon? Because I had. Well, my mom had.
My mom did too.
They're fantastic.
What do you think of Dad's new ride?
It's excellent.
What a great brand new car.
Hooray!
Takes a picture of it with the evil camera. Well, guess what? Picture comes out with a wrecked car.
Twisted metal.
The dad's like, oh man, the new car, it's so great. You know what, guys? We're gonna go out for a ride after dinner.
Afterwards, we're going in the Ford Taurus.
Taurus, now a North American car with the shape and the feel we've never seen before. Taurus.
They get on the freeway and they start talking about this car like it's this hot little sports car.
I always wanted a car with a little muscle. Yeah, watch out!
Taurus, now there is a personal car that has exactly what we've been looking for.
No wreck, though.
No wreck.
No wreck.
You want a shot? That's it.
All right,
I do
here's
that.
random shot. We're on shot number 2.
Oh God.
Really, if you just take it in one sip like a man.
Don't put it on the nice wood, Jason.
We bought this at Savers.
No, we didn't. We got it at Goodwill.
Oh, shit.
What?
So the kids all go to Bird's baseball game, and Greg takes a photo of Bird, and the photo shows Bird twisted with his neck all contorted.
They point out the weird angle of his neck,
They point that
eyes
out
closed,
a lot.
and just sprawled on the ground. Just Bird gets nailed in the head because he took off his helmet,
On first base.
falls down, and they run over.
Is that kissing? First base?
Second base is breast, right?
Well,
Groping.
just is that above or under the shirts?
I think it's under the
It's
shirt.
an over the pants hand job, that second base.
So
What's a Z job?
if you have to ask.
No, it's you take NyQuil and get jerked off while you sleep.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
That's a Z job.
Yeah.
No, that's a triple Z job. Greg's brother comes running up and says, "Quick, Greg, you have to come. Dad's been in a car accident. We have to go to the hospital."
The car, man. It's totaled.
So Greg puts the camera away for a couple days. He's freaked out by this thing.
Should I tell the parents about this? Will they believe
How am I going to
me?
explain it?
Is the camera causing these events? Or is it predicting these
What's
events?
the deal?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you brought the camera, because now you can take my picture.
Sherry's birthday party sounds like it's gonna be lame. She's like, I want you to bring the camera so we can take, you know, as it makes those weird pictures of everyone, because otherwise we're not gonna have anything to do at my birthday party. Really? You didn't plan like games or something?
Just bring the camera, bro.
Yeah.
We'll have fun for hours.
Yeah, cameras are fun for everyone. Sherry's not in the photo. She's like, oh, you missed me. He's like, no, there's the tree. Well, do it again. She gets all bitchy and girl-like.
Greg doesn't want to take the picture with the evil camera. But he finally gives in and he takes a picture of her right when someone says, "Oh, let's play Spin the Bottle."
Or Truth or Dare.
And Greg completely forgets about the evil murder camera he has because he goes and thinks Truth or Dare meant a lot of kissing.
Greg gets all nervous. He's like, it's embarrassing. They're gonna be kissing girls. Oh, like a little bitch. It's like, dude, those are awesome odds it won't land on a dude. Shame on R.L. Stine doesn't get into any of the Truth or Dare. Could have been some hot action going on. Nope. The game's over. Sherry's mom's like, cake time, children! Cake time! Cake time! Whoopee! They all come out of the woods to go get cake, and Sherry's mom's like, where's Sherry? No one can find Sherry. They go to the edge of the woods, yell for her, nothing. They gotta call the cops. Sherry's just disappeared, and Greg's like, it's like in the photos.
The camera knew, Bird. It knew that Sherry was gonna disappear.
Greg, Michael, and the Birdman meet up in the park and are assaulted by two 9th grader bullies. After a quick scene where the bullies try to steal the cameras, the kids run off, and Greg is like, well, clearly my friends are going to help me out on this. I need to go back. Oh, we're getting the time.
Time to do a shot.
So Greg vows that he's going to sneak back into the old abandoned house and put the camera back. And he's feeling frustrated, so he pulls the picture where Sherry was
The two pictures
invisible,
where Sherry's not in them.
and he tears them up.
Pictures. Stupid camera.
And lo and behold,
2 hours.
2 hours after he tears up the photos, he gets a call from Sherry, who's suddenly reappeared back at home 2 hours ago.
Greg,
Sherry. Are you okay?
So Sherry agrees to accompany Greg back to the old abandoned house to return the camera so they can put everything behind them, get Spidey off of their trail or whatever. So they go down into the basement. Greg spins the vise so the compartment opens again and he puts the camera in. And guess what? They're about to leave and Spidey appears at the top of the stairs.
And the spears.
The spears. Spidey corners Greg and Sherry in the basement and says, "My name is Dr. Fritz Fredericks, and along with my old friend, we invented this camera. But I was evil, and I stole the camera."
But he was eviler.
Apparently he was more evil. He was into black arts, and he put a curse on the camera.
It can't be destroyed. That's why I've kept it hidden all these years.
And they're like, oh, great, Spidey, we're just gonna go about our business and go away. He's like, no, you know too much now. You can never leave. Sherry and Greg try to get away from Spidey when Sherry accidentally takes a photo. And it turns out the picture is of Spidey, who freaks out so much. He's like, no, don't take a picture of me with the camera, that he dies of fright. And the picture is him
dead of fright.
Dead of fright. Spidey is dead, and Greg and Sherry go home, and everything's wrapped up nice and tidy. They don't have the camera anymore or whatever. And then, at the very, very end, the 9th grader bullies walk out of the abandoned house carrying the camera.
Here it is.
And they take a picture of each other, and they're crowded around the picture, anxiously waiting for it to develop.
End of book.
End of book.
Now, hold on. Dark ending.
Dark ending.
Tasty.
I would like to see from this episode, like, a future star. Someone who could handle, like, a driving heist movie, or
a hopeless romantic. Oh man, it's Ryan Gosling.
Is that Ryan Gosling?
Oh, cool. TV.
Cool. Is he gonna keep talking like that, Rob?
That camera looks like a Cylon.
Dude, holy shit.
Looks like a
From
toaster.
Television Bowser.
You got what up?
That was sweet.
What is this, some kind of joke?
No.
This is a picture of a tree.
Yeah, Ansel Adams made a lot of money doing that.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
Say Cheese and Die apparently starred one young Ryan Gosling.
First thing in the episode, Ryan Gosling's face pressed against the fence.
Which means there is a recognizable actor or celebrity in the episode.
Well, hey, check this out, guys. We still have some shot juice left.
It's horrible.
Hooray.
No more. I don't think I can do this.
Tough tits.
Hey, Ryan Gosling thinks you can.
No, don't give me more. I took my shot, you pussy. Take your shot.
Take your shot. Cool.
I don't think I can see anymore.
I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me.
Jason's a bitch. That doesn't happen in the episode. That's happening real time.
Real men don't drink pink.
You had a pink margarita for dinner.
It was pomegranate.
It was still pink.
I actually liked the episode more than I liked previous episodes. It stayed true to the book for the most part.
It was probably the best adaptation so far. It wasn't too long, like the two-parters we've seen. Plus it had Ryan Gosling, which is great. How would you guys rate Goosebumps number 4, Say Cheese and Die?
I would give it probably an 7.5 or an 8. It was really well done. I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna round up to an 8.
I'm giving it 2 pie.
2 pie, right? Damn.
You're giving it a less than 6.5 out of 10?
3E.
I would give Say Cheese and Die a 9 out of 10.
Wow, that's bold.
It is bold, and it was gonna be lower up until the point where Spidey died in the end. Because up until that point, it was like, oh, broken ankle BS, and then someone died, and it was like, oh, all right, R.L. Stein. I think it's probably the best Goosebumps book we've read so far.
Oh, by far, it was the best Goosebumps book we've read by far.
Yeah.
I definitely think the story was the most original that we've read so far.
Yes.
So hats off to you, R.L. Stein.
Born to sing the future, and now the future is there for us.
Well, that about wraps it up for Say Cheese and Die. Join us next week when we review the next book, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb.
That was stupid.